all about TikTok now anyways. So Instagram.
I don't fuck with TikTok at all. Like I got into it, but that was another thing where like I went down that weird rabbit hole.
Oh, that'll take up a lot of time, but it's
Yeah.
entertaining. It's really, really entertaining.
Yeah.
TikTok, I will say, I don't know if it's just because it's like a newer platform that people are really going in on the creative front. And the filters are all super cool and encourage creativity. But I've seen the most creative shit on TikTok since Vine. Like it's amazing.
I found with TikTok that when I was on it, I think I was only on it for a couple of weeks. But I found myself, it was the same kind of thing of watching like pimple popping videos, but I found myself just watching whatever came onto my screen. And it was probably hours of just laughing. I was laughing at whatever was on there. And then I was telling you about it, and you were telling me it was a lot of it was like people reenacting things. And
Well, it's
so,
like trends, you know? So
right,
somebody will use a filter a certain way, or someone will do
a
something
song.
to a certain song, and
Yeah,
then that becomes a trend, and then people.
right.
But it's this weird thing where you watch TikTok, right? And we're going down this road of people of music and video and digital like intellectual properties that used to be so like it, you know, sampling Marvin Gaye or like whatever is so taboo, and now there's just remixes of mishmashes, and it's just this thing where it's just like you can pull from anywhere on TikTok, and like there's like 20 samples mixed together, and
Right.
you know,
So
it's
what do you
this.
think about, you know, that app Quibi?
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you think about them? Because apparently if you take it will not let you take a screenshot. It won't let you screen record. Like there's all kinds of stuff. If you do screen record or you pull something off of there and try to do something like on TikTok or whatever, try and remix it or whatever, they'll take that shit down immediately.
Yeah.
How do you think that they're kind of missing the boat on that?
I think so. I mean, the thing is like
I
if
agree.
if you look at TikTok, right? It encourages sharing, not only on their platform, anywhere. Like you can download any TikTok video for the most part
Hmm.
and post it anywhere else. You post
So
it on
that's
Instagram,
smart.
and it's not even like your own shit. Like if you
Right.
made a funny TikTok, I can download it and
Hmm.
remix it and put it on Instagram. But the TikTok logo is still going to be on there. And it's just like it doesn't matter anymore. You know, the more exposure you get is better. It doesn't
Right.
matter how it comes in. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Um, but it's becoming increasingly more difficult to tap into large groups of people consistently, because you could have like on TikTok, that's the interesting thing is like you could have a viral video or whatever viral video and get a million views or whatever on TikTok, but people still don't know who the fuck you are because
Right.
your next video gets like 100.
Yeah.
So it's just this weird ebb and flow of like stuff.
I think, yeah, but I think that's the way it is. I think it's interesting because I feel like when YouTube first came out and people were having some kind of viral success, like it would last just ever so slightly longer, but it was the same thing. It still dies off and nobody knows who you are. If you think about all the like all the first viral videos for the first like, over 10 years of YouTube, like nobody remembers that stuff. And I couldn't tell you who any of those people are. If
Yeah,
I ever saw the Numa guy, I would
I
have
don't
no
even
idea.
know what that is.
It was big. It was like this chubby guy who was like dancing to this Numa song. It's like old YouTube stuff. Or the
What?
guy who did the history of dance or anything. It was like now it's like it's weird because the origin, like let's just say like for instance, that YouTube guy, I think it was called the history of dance. That guy were to do that on TikTok. So it'd be the history of dance. So then he does that video, but then now it's like there'd be like 10,000 kids that would redo that video.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
So you might not even get credit.
No, you're not going to get the shine at all.
Yeah.
But it's such a weird. I
But the
mean,
thing is, you have to do that consistently. You have to be like
you got to be on it.
on it and just doing it all the time and being cool, basically. It's bizarre. Well, and YouTube is actually coming up with their own version of TikTok.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, but it's definitely not out yet. But it's interesting because you can't monetize on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and on YouTube, theoretically, you can, and you have more. They have more rights to songs for usage and all kinds of other shit.
So I wonder
So
if who's going to jump ship.
I don't even know if it's about jumping ship anymore. It's just about you have to be omnipresent. You know, you have to be like on all these different platforms doing shit, shaking,
Yeah.
moving,
Yeah.
or just do really well at one and stay on it. You know, like if
Yeah.
you're super good at whatever, you could just
Mm-hmm.
stay on that platform and ride it
Yeah.
out. But
I
it's
guess.
dangerous. It's dangerous.